Hey everyone, Dana Schmoyer here. I am 31 weeks pregnant with my fourth child, all single pregnancies, and I just wanted to give you a little update about how this week is going. Typically, babies at 31 weeks are about 3.3 pounds, but as you know from last week when I went in for my 30-week ultrasound because we had a cyst on the baby's brain that needed to get checked out, the cyst is gone, praise the Lord. And he was already measuring at 3 pounds 4 ounces. We'll find out in the end when he's born how much all this weight stuff is actually correct. I typically make smaller babies, so I was really surprised to hear that he is already at 3 pound 4 ounce mark when it was like a couple of weeks ago. And so I'm thinking if we're continuing on with that, he should almost be about 4 pounds right now, definitely past the 3.5 pound mark. And I am feeling it. This last week has been definitely the roughest week of this pregnancy. I am not sleeping very well. I got overly exhausted this past week to the point where I typically, like a couple weeks ago, even was able to just fall asleep like within a minute or two whenever I go to bed. That's just my normal non-pregnancy self, is being able to just fall right to sleep. But I was so exhausted that I tossed and turned and couldn't get comfortable. And then throughout the night, my hips are hurting, and so I have to go from side to side, but I have to pause in the middle and just lay flat and kind of let my hips readjust, and it's just not great. Plus, I have three other little ones in the house who are 1, 3, and 4, hoping that my oldest will turn 5 before this little guy ends up showing up. And they are getting up multiple times during the night too. At least one of them is. Sometimes two of them need help during the night, and it is just exhausting. So I've been trying to make myself lay down for nap time each day when my youngest is down for a nap. Put TV on for my older ones because this is third trimester and you have to do what you have to do to survive. So I've been making myself take naps trying to take naps to get over this way overly exhausted phase and try to get some rest whenever I can, so that hopefully when it comes to nighttime I can sleep a little bit better and go to sleep easier. Another thing that I have been having to be more aware about this week is just my energy level. And a lot of the times if I do something that's usually just typical and normal, I have an onset of Braxton hicks contractions that I have a hard time breathing through, so I usually have to sit down or lay down and kind of breathe through those, catch up on my breath, and just relax for a little bit, which is really hard when you have 3 little ones in the house to just be able to sit and relax. But I'm having to train myself to just relax, take things slow, find something that I can do, just reading books with the kids and spending time with them that's a little bit easier while just sitting. I also noticed that if I can just do laundry while sitting, that's something that I can be productive still and also get the rest that I need. So just trying to make adjustments and be aware, because I do not want to be put on bed rest. I never have, but that's something that I just do not want to take the chance on. So that about wraps it up for 31 weeks of being pregnant with my 4th child, and I will leave you with a belly shot. This week even, my husband has been saying about how noticeable my belly has gotten a whole lot bigger, and at this point I am definitely having to wear my lovely little strap to hold the baby up and save my back and save my stomach muscles as well. So there he is, 31 weeks.